Good day everyone. Today I'm going to do a few geometric constructions that you learn in grade 10. The first one that I'm going to do is dividing a line with a 90-degree angle. So I'm going to start by just drawing a line any length. Let's call it line A and B. Now to divide that line without measuring it, we are going to use our compass. We are going to open our compass, set it on one of the points, either A or B. I'm going to put my compass on B, then adjust it so it's more than halfway of the line. So don't adjust it like this because it's less than halfway. We want to go over halfway. Then make a mark at the top. Just make sure your compass is secure, and at the bottom. I usually tell my students that I make a palm tree. So make one at the top and at the bottom. Don't adjust your compass, keep it on the exact same length, and then put it on point A or the other point, and then finish your palm tree. Now that we have our palm tree, we are going to use the place where the two arches intersected. So that's where they intersect, and I'm going to connect it using I'm going to connect the two intersections. And now my line is divided. So this side is exactly the same size as this size, and this is a 90-degree angle. The next one is if we want to have a parallel line. So we are given a line. Actually, let me draw it against a funny angle. That's my line. Again, I'm going to call it A and B, and we want a parallel line that's 20 millimeters away from this line. Take your compass, set your compass to 20 millimeters. Set your compass to 20 millimeters. Put it somewhere on this line, and then make an arch. Put it somewhere else on the line, and now what we want to do is to draw a line that touches the outside of these arches. So we take our ruler, adjust it so it only touches the circle and don't go through the circle like that. So now these two lines are parallel to each other. The next one is when you have a corner, a triangle, like that, and we want to divide this corner. So to do that, take your compass, set it to any measurement. I usually like to use 15 millimeters or 10 millimeters, but you can adjust your compass. You can just open it, and then put your compass, let's call this A, put your compass on the corner that you want to divide. Make an arch that goes through both of the lines, while keeping your compass on that exact measurement. Put it on one of the spots where the arch crossed the line. Put your compass there, and then again we are going to make our palm tree somewhere there in the middle. without adjusting your compass, put it on the other intersection, and then complete your palm tree. Now what we are going to do is we are going to draw a line that goes through this intersection of the two arches and out of the corner. Now our corner has been divided, so this is the same as this. The next one is when we want to divide a line into equal measurements. So let's say we have a line of a certain distance. I'm just going to draw a distance, and we want to divide this line into 7 equal parts. Instead of measuring the line and using your calculator to divide it into 7 parts, well, actually this line is almost 70 millimeters, but we don't know that. Let's make it a bit longer. Okay. So instead of taking this distance and dividing it with the calculator into 7 parts, the method we use in EGD to make it faster is we draw a line from one point. Again, let's call this A and B. From one point we draw a line against any angle. So if the space isn't much, you can use about 30-degree angle. It doesn't matter what the angle is, you just draw a construction line that goes from that point of the line. Then you take your compass and set it to a measurement. I'm going to set mine to 10 millimeters. So I set my compass to 10 millimeters. Here we go. You can use anything you want, but if the space is you don't have too much space, don't use 15 or something. 10 is usually a nice one to use. Put it on the corner, and now we are going to make arches on this line, each 10 millimeters away from the previous one. So put your compass down. 1. Now move it without adjusting your compass. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now for this one, it usually helps when you have something that can adjust. For example, this adjustable triangle, or I think with most boards you get that triangle that looks like a L that you can loosen and it can move around. That also works. So what you want to do, you're going to put it against your T-square. I'm going to turn it this way, and then you are going to adjust this so that the last mark you made meets up with the end of the line. So you would do it like this, and then you can just tighten it up so it stays at that angle, and then connect the lines and move it to the left side so you can connect each mark. But I'm going to show you what to do if you don't have this. You can use your normal 30-60 and a ruler. Now you need to decide which one you want to keep still. I'm going to keep my ruler as still as possible, so I'm going to move this as a unit until it meets the last mark with the line. Now that I have that, I'm going to keep my ruler still. I'm not going to move that. connect these two, and then I'm moving my triangle to the next mark. I'm going to draw the line at that exact angle. Move it again. And now we have divided this line AB into 7 exact same measurements. So if we check, let's adjust this to the first mark, move it over, we can see that it's the exact same. So each space is the exact same, and we didn't have to calculate and get 5.30 something. It's the exact same. This method is used a lot in EGD, especially when we in grade 12, when we start drawing cams and everything. The last one that I want to show you in this video is how to divide a circle. It's something that's used every single time, almost every single time, when we make use of a circle in a drawing. So I'm going to draw some center lines. Long, short, long, short, long, short, long, and a vertical one as well. Short, long, 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 short, long. That's my center lines, and then I'm going to draw a circle. I don't have an exact measurement of that circle, I just want practice circle. So that's the circle that's been given to me, or that I need to divide. I'm going to show you both ways. If you have the Sabella board like I do, this T-square is very useful, because if you add your T-square in the groove, let me just move my board, in the groove over here, you have a 30 degree. That's 30 degree. If you move your T-square to the horizontal groove like that, you have a 60 degree. Okay, so what I do is I will take my T-square and I have this line. I'm not going to draw it because I want to show the others that have a normal board how to use your triangle. Then I will draw this line. If I'm done, I will flip my T-square to get the other side. Or if you don't want to flip it, you can also turn it to the right side, the other side, to get the same line. Then move it to this side, get your line, and then again flip to get the other one. If you don't have the Sabella board and don't have a triangle that looks like this, you must have a 30-60 triangle. So you put your 30-60 triangle, make sure that your T-square is set, that doesn't move, it's set. Put your 30-60 triangle, and then see, okay, I don't have this line yet. Draw that line. There's the one. Divide it once. Now move your triangle. Come on, everything is in the way. There we go. I already have that line. Now that I already have two of the sides, take your 30-60, turn it around. I already have that line. Move it up. I need this one. Draw it in. Again, I have both sides. Turn it around. I need this one. Move it up. And I need this one. We always divide a circle into 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 parts. It looks like a watch. That will be the end of this video. I'm going to make another video of a bit more complicated geometric construction, but this was the ones I did here that we use mostly is these three. These three is something that you should know, and it's used in most of the EGD drawings. Thank you for watching and good luck.